Do you know that about 70% of what you've learned online about jollof rice is wrong? And let me even start with this one. Non-stick pot have no business in jollof rice. What you actually need is a good stainless steel pot or even the local pot. In my place, we call it agele. Hey food lovers, this is a well-detailed video on how I make my smoky jollof rice. And I'm showing you exactly how I do it from start to finish. Stay with me because this video might be a little bit long. I started by frying my well-seasoned chicken because I'll be using the oil from the protein. It adds a great flavor to your jollof rice. If the oil you have is from frying fish, please do not use it. If it's from meat or chicken, it's perfect, even though it's not compulsory. So if you have it, it really makes a difference. But if you don't, regular cooking oil works just fine. You can also add a little margarine or butter if you like, but it's totally optional. Once the oil is ready, I go in with my sliced onions. And honestly, don't be stingy with your onions because onions are very important for building flavor in jollof rice. Then I added my thyme, rosemary, curry, bay leaf, ginger and garlic paste. So for jollof rice, it's best to use more of thyme than curry powder. And you don't need a lot of bay leaves. I let everything fry on low heat for 3 to 5 minutes so that the flavors can come together. While it was done frying, I added my tomato paste and make sure it's well mixed into the oil. This part takes a lot of patience because you want to fry it properly until it no longer tastes raw or slaps. But depending on the tomato paste, this can take about 10 to 15 minutes. When the oil starts to separate, you will know it's ready. So I went in with my pepper mix, which is 50% tatashe, 25% tomato, 10% scotch bonnet pepper, 90% shombo, and a considerable amount of onion to the pepper blend. And let everything fry properly. So at this point, you can add your seasoning and salt to taste. If you like jollof spice, you can use it here. So amawanda is a good option, but personally, I don't like to use jollof spice for mine. I kept frying the stew base until the oil floats on top because this step is very important. The quality of your jollof rice depends on the quality of your stew base. So I'm making this rice in batches, so I divided my stew base evenly. Then I added my washed rice into my stew base and let it fry for a few minutes so it can absorb all the flavors. A pint of rice can feed about 18 to 20 people. So I'm making about 2 pints of rice and I'm cooking it in 2 batches. I'm